Alright guys, so I'll show you guys different ways to take the back. Since Mike showed you guys a back take yesterday. The first one, maybe you guys already know, but I want to make sure everyone here understands the position. We're gonna end up on that technique, in the other situations. Okay, so it's when the opponent you go for the reverse half guard, when you long step, and then you put the hand across. So you're gonna open the left guard and take this back. Okay. Here, I'm here with Mike, and then Mike put his hand on the floor here, and then he long step like this. Okay. Sometimes I find myself here, right? And usually the person that's on top works like that in order to pass your guard or to take your back, force you to turtle and then start going to your back, right? And then you go back and then stick your back. Okay? So first thing I gotta do, okay, I need to push him towards my legs and I need to scoop up. So I need to walk with my shoulders back and connect my elbows close to his hip, okay, and his body here, right? I cannot be with my elbows open like this, right? So first I gotta do this, right? So I keep my leg closed right here, don't let him pass the guard. So now I start opening his gi. I start grabbing his gi here, and I start opening his gi. So sometimes the lapel will be like this, so it's better for me to grab the lapel. If not, I can grab just the gi itself like that. But I like to open the lapel, okay? So I open the lapel and I put my hand, okay, this part of my hand, really close to his armpit, okay, and control. All right? Don't get the lapel loose. Try to make sure you lock here. And now look, you see my elbow is not over his neck. My elbow goes close to his shoulder blade, right there, okay? The bottom elbow on his lower back, right? Now I gotta change my hooks. Turn around, Mike. So when I'm here, okay, I gotta change the hook here. I put the top leg inside. For some people, you guys can get the twister hook here, but if you can't, you just work with this part of your leg, okay, right here, your ankle, right under his knee. All right. Now you see that my bottom leg will be free. So I will lift his leg and pass my leg under my foot. Like this. Don't figure four your leg. Because if you figure four, you trap yourself. Okay? So you lift and pass your leg under. Now you start going on top. So you lift your hip up. Kind of like I'm sweeping this way. Okay? It's hard for the person to take your back because you lock the elbows here. Okay? So I'm here. I lock the elbow and then I start lifting. And as I lift him, now my bottom leg will scoop right under his hip. Okay, so I go one, and now my bottom knee, scoop under like this. As I scoop under, now I'm gonna drag him to the other side, all the way to the other side, using my bottom leg, bring him to the other side. Once he's on the other side, I can underhook this arm. Okay, don't try to get the seatbelt here. I like to underhook here, in the case he tried to turtle that way, so you're gonna slow him down. Now you let go of the collar, get the seatbelt, and then you can start applying the second hook. If he's locking the hook here, you know what to do. You stretch, and then get the hook. Over here, the first hook, right? Sometimes it's hard for me to put the hook. I stretch him, get the hook, or if it's super hard, even though I'm trying to stretch, do a face crank here. Look. Sorry. So face crank, and then you get the hook, okay? Because it's gonna open up for you. Sometimes you gotta do that, right, in order to put it through. Right? Then I got his back. It's very simple. Again. So Michael long step. I have one leg between my legs. There's reverse half guard. Scoot back. Okay. Open the lapel. Control the collar. Lock my elbow on his shoulder blade. Top hook goes right under his knee. Lift his leg and pass my leg under my right foot and lift my hip off the floor, okay? And I need to curl my leg, okay? Bring my heel, my right heel, okay, close to my butt. Don't lift like this because then you can take the leg out and then it's gonna be free. So you need to trap, okay? Now your left leg goes under and then drag it to the other side, underhook his arm. Once I underhook the arm, I got the seat belt. Either I stretch his body, I get the second hook, or I go right on his face. Neck crank, you get the hook, and then go back. Okay? Some people tap on the jaw. You know? Yes. Right? You guys got it? Very simple. Make sure you open the lapel and control really close to the armpit. Okay? And lock your elbows. Okay? Right behind the body. Okay? That's the key for the position. Any question? All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3. Okay, on this position, you can end up on the same situation. Okay? So, you know, like sometimes you're gonna be on this position here, right? With one leg inside his leg. It's not like the 50-50 or either like he's not doing X guard, right? It's like half 50-50, right? So if you keep this leg here and you try to go for a leg drag like this, so he can end up on 50-50. He can go and step your leg to the other side and start taking full locks, right? But I believe if I might keep my leg on this side, in many situations in the fight, I can be like this, on this situation here, okay? So I end up here. I try to sweep, then I got stuck here, right? So it can start from the top or just like double pull, you know? So you guys are here. So first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna trap his thigh, right? I'll figure 4 my leg here, really tight against his thigh, okay? That's the first thing, all right? And then Mike, he pretty much cannot do the 50-50 anymore. Like he can't drag my leg to the other side, right? So look, now look, I'm here. It's so easy for me to reach his collar right here with my thumb up on this side. Okay? So easy. So don't grab the cross collar, reach the same side collar. Because he's kind of like aware of like me grabbing this hand right here. But with this one here, he doesn't care much. He feels like, oh, you know, it's okay. Like as long as he doesn't go with this leg, with this hand here, because he thinks if I go with this hand either on this collar or on the farther collar here, he thinks that I'll come up and put my knees on the floor. This is actually like a good way for you too, if you want to come up. Because it's super hard for Mike to put on 50-50 here and start working. Okay, as long as I keep the side of his hips on the floor, I can start smashing, right? But if I keep the 50-50, or the 50-50, no, the figure 4, I got stuck too, because I would need to open my leg to try to go for the leg drag, right, to pass his guard. But in the time that I open my leg, he can torque my knee, go for a knee bar, or go for a 50-50 or X guard. I end up losing the position. Okay? So you can start here and drop to the side, curl your leg, and lock the figure 4. Okay? Now with your left hand, you control the collar right here. Okay? Turn on like this. Now what I gotta do, I need to grab right behind his knee. Okay? And then I start like pushing his knee a little bit this way. Okay? So now look, I'm gonna go with my chest as close as I can to his butt. Okay, so I push him, because Mike will try to open his knee towards me or try to go away from me. So I push this way. And I scoop and come close to him. Now I'll be like a foam roll. I'm gonna start rolling to the other side. Like I start doing this. Okay, and how I do that? I just squeeze my both knees to that side. So I wanna put this knee on the floor. So I push here, and I start doing this. Like bring him over. Now look, I can bring him all the way to the other side, change my hook, and then I start doing the exactly same position we work. Okay? Then I'll get the seat belt. Okay? Again. Let me do the other side next. So I'm here. On this position, my leg is inside. I know if I keep my leg open, he's gonna put on 50-50. Okay, go back. So before he's doing that, I'll curl my leg and I stretch my bottom leg, you see? I fall like sideways, stretch it, then I figure 4. Right here. Let's say Mike is breaking my grips, he's not letting me grab, so I come here, look. I grab right here, you know? I grab right here, okay? Really close to his armpit. I don't grab like shallow, okay? Grab a little deep, okay? So now I control his leg here, and I start bringing him forward. Now I need to go with my hip close to his hip, and then I use my foot on the floor, my right foot on the floor, the bottom foot on the floor, and I start squeezing and dragging to the other side, like this. But you see that I don't take the pressure out of his thigh. Okay, I cannot focusing in just control his leg and forgetting his thigh, because the thigh and the shin is the leg. But if I go here, look, to the shin, I can't drag him to the other side. Okay, and then he's gonna escape. Or even if he might come up on top and go to the other side, he can start applying knee bars on me or start attacking my foot. Okay? So your focus is to trap the thigh. Okay? Right here. Then I grab here. Right? Push him, come close, come close, come close. And then look, you bring him all the way to the other side. Like this. And he feels comfortable coming up. Right? Come up. And you put his hip right away to the other side. And then you change the hook. Lock your arm. Okay? And you need to twist his body. Try to face my legs, Mike. It's hard for him to face towards my legs here. Curl my top leg, lift his first leg here that I'm controlling, and then I turn. I can do two ways. I can put my elbow on the floor here and turn so I can have more leverage, or I can be on top of him. Right? And then I can go with my leg under. Or if it's too heavy, I can have only my shoulder on the floor and then drag him to the other side. You can do both ways. And take his back. Okay? You guys have any questions? You understand? So when you lock the figure 4 here and you trap in his thigh, right? You grab the collar, okay, the closest collar, thumb up, control the leg, start like kind of like stacking a little bit, come with your hip, like scoop your hip underneath of him. And now look, you're gonna work with your legs like this, look. You're gonna start like bring him and working with the bottom leg to lift him all the way to the other side. And really trap the thigh of your opponent. Trap the thigh. Don't let your legs like slide. Stay really tight and close. Maybe for now, this position maybe doesn't make sense, right? But the next one, you understand. The next one, you understand more and more. But this is like a really good way for you to defend the 50-50, especially when you're in the scrambles, your leg got stuck in between his legs. You can figure 4 your leg and then start attacking his back. It's really good. I started using that and I feel like really comfortable defending the 50-50 and counter the opponent. Okay? Any question? No? Question? Yes?
So do you need to bring him to the other, like when you're dragging over, do you need to bring him on top every single time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to.
Okay.
I can do the twister hook there too. I can show in the next position. You know, but I like to bring him all the way to the other side.
And he'll want to go there, right?
Yeah.
Because he's defending like
Yeah, he feels comfortable. Like, especially if he's already playing guard,
yeah.
he feels like, oh, I want to sweep. You know, he come up. You know, you kind of like help him to come up. Oh, you know, if the guy is too heavy, I'm lighter. I can like, you know, I can do like the foam roll. It's like a foam roll. You know, like you roll underneath of him. So I can, you know, roll him. You just come up on the leg drag. You know, just as long as you keep the figure 4, you know, and then you come up on the leg drag like this. Okay? And then you can start put pressure on him. Right? But there's different ways for you to escape from that. But I suggest you, if you can't roll him over, just come up with the leg drag. Okay? All right, let's work. 1, 2, 3. All right, so now let's say Mike is playing one leg X here, and I'm in the same position. The only difference is that I don't have my knees on the floor. But look, if I drop this knee on the floor, I am in the same position. Okay? I need to hide this leg first. Okay? so I cannot keep my foot close to him. So I'm gonna put my knee on belly and pinch my knee here, okay? So I even like take this foot a little bit away from my body here. It's harder for him to push my body right now, okay? And I step my leg out, so my leg is really far from his legs. And now I come with this hand right here, my left hand, and grab as a C grip. So I grab at the top, because sometimes his foot is here, so it's hard to grab right there at the ankle. So grab at the top, and then start sliding, squeeze his ankle against his butt. Now with this hand, you're gonna grab right on his ankle here, and then you start stacking, okay? Now here, look, you can even like do like a leg drag here, and then change your hand so my fingers pass under his leg, and I start stacking this way as well, okay? And when I stack, look, I can bring my left leg here to carry like his hip, keep his hip up. Now I'm gonna change my hand, so like a leg drag. Go here and here, okay? So I'm gonna keep stacking Mike as much as I can. Now, since I'm controlling his pants, I can let go of this leg here. Okay, I can open this leg and give me balance and base. Okay, and I try to stack him as much as I can. So when I stack, now I'm gonna turn a little bit this way. So I'm 90 degrees from him, I just turn a little bit. Why? Because I need this leg to pass underneath right here of myself, but I'm gonna land with my thigh on the floor. So I'm gonna show you guys how to do. I'm gonna go with my chest right under his lower back. On this situation, it's gonna be easier for me to drag him to the other side. So I go here, look. Okay? And once I'm here, I'm gonna start, come down, Mike. Once I'm here, probably Mike is gonna keep his back on the floor. He's fighting to keep his back. But look, you see that his butt is a little, is already over my chest right here. So I'm gonna start fighting to control his collar here. This one here. And look, I pinch my both knees to that side, and I start dragging Mike all the way to the other side. Once I drag him there, I change my hook. Once I change my hook, I post my hand on the floor. And then I come to take his back. Okay? It's a back take from one leg X. Okay? And it works really well. You just need to practice to be fast on the situation. And as you fall and figure four. Okay? And when I fall, I scoop my body under his lower back. So his butt is pretty much over me already. And my both legs, okay, I need to curl the bottom leg as much as I can so I can drag him all the way to the other side. It's pretty much, I'm gonna try to put this thigh on the floor here, on this side. Okay? Then I start managing of having him all the way to the other side so I can get the hook and take his back. Okay? Begin. I'll show one more time like this. Okay? So I'm here. If Mike is controlling my leg already, I gotta break this grip. I gotta control his sleeve. Okay? Pinch my knee, step my leg out. If you keep the hook, Mike, there, this hook. If you keep the hook here, I can change and grab, push his leg down, grab his ankle. Now I start going for this stack here. Once I stack, I got the leg drag. So I grab here. I can grab like his pants here because I use this grip here to drag him all the way to the other side. Put my knee to stack him, right? Make a little bank or chair for him here, scoop under a little wall. So I grab the pants. Once I grab the pants, I'm gonna start stacking and I turn a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. Now when I fall sideways, look. And I scoop under here. And I'm already like figure four my leg. You see, now I'm reaching his collar here, all right? Sometimes, you know, you can stop your opponent in the middle of the way here. And I believe your opponent, he's gonna try to keep the back, going back to the back on the floor. And he's gonna open his legs wide. Because open your legs wide, Michael. Like he's like really scared of you doing something with him, right? And if you're flexible enough, or you understand that you need to keep his lower back over your belly, okay? You're ready to do a twister hook here, look. You're gonna open your leg, your legs, and then you're gonna have your right hamstring hitting his calf while you're putting the left leg over like this. And then you start getting the twister hook here. Once I get a twister, I can start attacking his back. Okay? And this is really strong. It's super hard for him to defend the back. Okay? But you know, if you have a hard time to get the twister here, you know, some people, they have short legs, or you know, they're not flexible enough, or they fight a really big guy. Okay? So just keep dragging to this side until he got the reverse half guard, and then you attack the twister from there, like we did the first technique. Okay? Last one. You grab, break, okay? I can change the grip, take the leg out, grab his foot, stack, get the leg drag. Try to grab my hand here, my leg without it. It's hard, you know? That's why I need to face a little bit this way, because if I keep here, sometimes it can be like turn it a little bit. Now look, as I fall, I figure forward, and I need to stretch my whole leg towards the side and scoop my body underneath of him, like this. Now I grab and start bringing. I can either go for the twister here, or you can keep bring him all the way and change the hook. Then you start attacking his back. Okay? All right? Any question? What? All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3.